managing partner decided that he was a senior partner. One of the founders of the firm decided, hey, this is a huge client and I'm going to lose this case. And so I don't want to be the one to go lose this case. I'm going to give it to my associate and she has to go deal with this.
What a nice coworker.
Right? I could tell some really interesting stories about that boss. But anyway, I sat there and thought about it and thought, who deserves to win? Who deserves to, what is the best that I can do for my client? Because that's all I can do. And ended up actually winning that case, winning the whole thing for our clients. Because if you're really willing to put everything you can into that case, you can find ways to be successful for your client where it looked like we were going to lose. What I ended up saying to the judge that was really kind of the pivotal point in that case was, Your Honor, that the other client, the other party, yeah, they have been wronged and they have a right to some benefit. They have a right to be made whole, but not by my client. And it was my nice way of saying, hey, their lawyer committed malpractice. That's on them. That's not on my client. And it's so easy for a judge who's a human, who's just sitting there looking at the situation, wanting to do the best that they can, and see a situation where my client had a lot of property and a lot of money and then is getting divorced from this woman and they were actually fighting over the business. And did that woman have a right to a lot of the assets? Yeah. But had her attorneys done the best job for her? No. So that's on them. That's not on my client. And I think it a lot of times it just comes down to your perspective.